Hello, my friends, and how's everybody today? You know, this is a tough one to talk about because you all know that I'm a happy-go-lucky guy. You know, I enjoy my Harley, I enjoy the beach, I enjoy parties, I enjoy restaurants, etc., etc. And you all know that about me. And this Memorial Day weekend has been, well, I have to tell you, for me, living south of 5th, you can't beat it. I mean, honestly, you just cannot beat it. But I'm looking at the news, and the news is crazy. I mean, you think about what's going on right now. So this is the serious side of Rick Sykes, and I hope you can accept this part of me, but I mean, there's a gang out there that are shooting, killing innocent people. And I know the police are hard at work. I mean, there's no question about it. I mean, they're scouring the areas all over the place. And I have to tell you, it's scary because, well, let me explain this to you. Every time I've left the beach and I've gone to whatever club or restaurant or whatever off the beach, coming back to the beach, they have at least a half an hour to an hour wait to get back on the beach. And why? Because they're checking cars, they're checking, to see where you're from, what you're doing, and to see if you're like a gang member or whatever. And am I happy about that? Of course I am, because I feel very protected once I get south of 5th. But what's happening is, if I leave south of 5th and I go across the bridge, I don't know if I'm coming back. And I think you think the same thing. I would hope you think the same thing. What is going on in this person or persons' minds that would shoot innocent people, have nothing to do with anything in their lives, nothing, and actually shoot people? People have nothing to do with their problems, their situation. How stupid can these people be? How much of an animal are these people? I mean, this is just absurd, and you have to admit it. So we're sitting back here watching the news, and I'll tell you something, our whole lives are totally changing here in South Florida. And why? Because, if you leave your house, you may get shot. You may get shot just going to Publix, going to Whole Foods, going to a club. I mean, I'm watching the newscasts right now, and you have to admit, this is absurd. I mean, Florida is the place that we all come to enjoy ourselves. I always say to people, when they say, do you like Florida? I say, listen, it's a very simple thing. People come here to vacation. You vacation where I live. And it's true. I mean, I got to tell you something. Living in south of 5th, I can't complain about that, honestly. I mean, I rollerblade here, and I'm on my bicycle. I was on my bicycle last night at 11:30 with Pepper. Was I worried? Not at all. But if I was at a club, across the water in Wynwood, which is an art district, or Hialeah, which has some fantastic places, great restaurants, etc., 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 in Hialeah. If I was over there right now, I'd be scared for my life. And that's not the way it's supposed to be. So, I don't understand it. I truthfully do not understand it. Which just tells you that, you know what? I'm not leaving south of 5th now. And I don't say it in a laughing situation. I say it in a very depressed situation. Because people should be able to go wherever they want to go and not be worried because some idiot out there, or a couple idiots out there, are like, they've got some vendetta against somebody else, and they don't care who or what stands in their way. I mean, you have to admit, these are animals. People who don't care about anybody else and couldn't care are animals. You know something? It does happen. And, I have to admit, if I'm with somebody like that who couldn't care about somebody or other things or people's feelings or something, I consider them animals. And if they're animals, do I want to be with them? No. I mean, if I'm with somebody that I consider an animal, I will leave the room. I will leave the premises. I just don't want to be with somebody who turns my stomach. Do you agree? And if you know what I'm saying, I mean, it makes sense. So these animals that are out there, they're turning my stomach. That's why I don't want to go to a club now. I don't want to go to a restaurant that's off the beach now. And the crazy thing about this whole thing is last year was the pandemic. The year before, and the year before that, and the year before that, we had all these crazy mass shootings on the beach. This year, no. It's not here. You would expect it on the beach because that's where everybody comes to party, and people get crazy, they get drunk, they have their Uzis or their shotguns or whatever the hell they got, slingshots, who knows what they have, but whatever it is, and they do crazy things. But this year, no, it's not here. It's in a spot that you would never, ever, ever expect, by Wynwood. The arts, the artists. Who would think that? And this is all because you got some stupid ass animals out there who couldn't care about anybody's feelings, anybody's lives, nothing. So I'm just telling you all, it's Memorial Day weekend, and just be careful. If you're going to a club, I don't know, just keep your eyes open, keep your ears listening to what's going on. Just be careful. Don't get involved with all this other crap that's going on, and don't be brave, because I'll tell you something. It's people who have nothing to do with anything are getting shot. And I'll tell you something. This is just insanity that we're in right now. So I hope you're watching. I hope you're taking care of yourself. I hope you're really, really being careful. I hope you're keeping your eyes open. Go to the beach. I mean, you know something? If you think about it, when you go to the beach, people basically, I mean, they're not going to shoot you on a beach, I don't think. Am I right? That may be the only safe place to go right now. Go to the beach and then go home. All right, listen, be safe, be careful, and take care of yourself. Happy Memorial Day weekend, and I hope everybody makes it through, and I hope they find these animals. And I mean, if I were them, I would torture these people. But that's me. Ciao.